You can see it at the bottom of your screen. It comes from Arsenal and the WSL. Head coach Renee Sleggers, 2029. Her contract was due to expire this summer. Our reporter Anton Tului has the details.
So Renee Sleggers is staying at Arsenal for the long term. She signed a new contract, keeping her here for the years since she took charge permanently here at Arsenal. The first half of that couldn't have gone much better, could it? Winning hasn't quite gone according to plan at times. Arsenal sit 8 points behind. It's got long-term security and backup as well, with Jodie Taylor getting promoted to technical director. And the pair now have some tough decisions going forward. Some huge players out of contract in the summer, including the likes of Beth Mead, Caitlin Ford, Stina Blackstenius as well, Katie McCabe, Victoria Pelova, and there are quite a few more as well. So Sleggers has her job for the long term. Which players is she going to take on her journey as Arsenal try to win the WSL? Remember, it's been 7 years since they've done that.
We are top of the league, say we are top of the league. We are top of the league, say we are top of the league. We are top of the league, say we are top of the league. We are top of the league, say we are top of the league.
To join up with the squad. I don't expect him to travel here. He will go straight to Spain. That is, of course, unless Arsenal can get a deal done before then. We know that Arsenal are interested in the Brazil international, the Newcastle United captain. We know that he spoke to the club, he spoke to Eddie Howe, and he said, look, I would be keen to explore a move away from the club to Arsenal. So he's made his intentions clear. What we now await is official contact and an official offer from Arsenal for his services. As I understand it, that is yet to land. Last time I checked yesterday afternoon, Newcastle still had no offer from Arsenal on the table. There had been talks involving intermediaries, but nothing direct from Arsenal.
A lot of chat about their need for a striker, but it could be a midfielder's arrival that's imminent.
Yes, good news for Arsenal supporters because they're closing in on signing. Now, he won't actually join until the summer, but he is a player who's got a €60 million release clause. That's about £51 million. Lots of other clubs have been interested in signing him. For instance, he was close to before that deal collapsed at the last minute. But Arsenal have been in talks to sign him. I think Mikel Arteta...
Arsenal are once again at the centre of a huge transfer storm, with several major names dominating the latest headlines surrounding Mikel Arteta's squad. One of the biggest stories concerns Ezri Konsa, who has reportedly emerged as a serious defensive target for Arsenal. One of the biggest defensive stories involves Ezri Konsa. The Aston Villa defender has been linked with Arsenal as the club considers adding more quality and versatility to its back line. Konsa's Premier League experience and ability to operate in different defensive positions would make him an attractive option for Arteta. But the biggest excitement is coming from the attack. Julián Álvarez remains one of the headline names reportedly being discussed. The Argentine forward has established himself as a world-class attacker, and Arsenal's interest would represent a major statement of intent. Reports of a potential blockbuster package involving Álvarez and Barcola have even placed the combined value around £210 million. Barcola is particularly intriguing because of his pace, creativity, and ability to attack defenders one-on-one. Adding him alongside Arsenal's existing attacking options could give Arteta another explosive dimension in the final third. The England international's versatility, strength, and Premier League experience could make him an attractive option as Arteta looks to build an even stronger squad. At the same time, Arsenal's attacking ambitions continue to generate enormous excitement. Julián Álvarez remains one of the most talked about names, with reports linking the Argentine striker with a potential move to North London. A deal involving Álvarez and Barcola has even been valued at around £210 million in some reports. However, supporters should remember that such figures and claims remain subject to negotiations and should not automatically be treated as completed deals. Barcola is another player who fits Arsenal's reported attacking profile. His pace, creativity, and ability to play from the left would give Arteta another dangerous option in the final third. The Juventus starlet continues to attract attention from several major European clubs, with Arsenal reportedly among those monitoring his situation. Yıldız's technical ability, versatility, and enormous potential make him exactly the type of young talent that could become a long-term investment for the Gunners. Meanwhile, speculation surrounding Arteta's future has also intensified. However, Arsenal supporters should be careful with unverified claims. There is no clear evidence that the club is preparing to replace the Spanish manager, and Arteta remains central to Arsenal's project. Meanwhile, Kenan Yıldız has also been linked with Arsenal. The Juventus youngster is regarded as one of Europe's exciting emerging talents, and his name has increasingly appeared in discussions about Arsenal's potential transfer targets. Away from the transfer market, Mikel Arteta's future continues to attract attention.